Hello and thanks again for joining me for some more Project Zomboid Build 42 with our guy Gary Little. We are starting our 43rd day, having survived for 42 so far. And we are currently in Ekron. If you are just joining me for the first time and you'd like to follow from day one, then there will be a link in the description below for the full playlist of this series. Starting off with episode 0, which just goes over my sandbox settings and character creation, my traits and all of that. So we are currently in the town of Ekron, or just on the outskirts here is where we are. And let me just shut off my alarm. So we started off in Echo Creek. We didn't spend a lot of time here, just enough to get ourselves a car, and then headed straight up this way and over here, and we've cleared out some of this area. Currently I'm just exploring, seeing what's in here. So today I'm gonna go up there, go up this road, see what's up there, and then depending on sort of what time we've got, we want to start clearing out some of this area over here so we can get to these shops here. So we will hop in our car, and actually I don't think we're going to be due for another helicopter just yet, but I will tune in the radio. Let's see. 92.2, so we have just recently got ourselves a new vehicle. Let's turn this on, add a preset, and tune it into the emergency broadcast. So I do have helicopters set to sometimes. 92.2, tune that in. And we're too late for today's broadcast, but we can turn that off now. At least that's ready. Alright, so we are hanging out in that house, but it's not really a full-time base at the moment. So I'm trying to not loot too much until I do find somewhere that I think would be a cool place to set up base. And I don't think there's really a lot more around here in Ekron other than residential that's really worth setting up a base here for. So I think once we've got the gun shop and whatever over the other side of the railway tracks, I think we'll probably move on, either to Irvington or what's the other one up north, Brandenburg. I've been to neither of those places. This is my first time in Ekron as well, and I haven't really watched any other YouTubers play in this area, so I don't know the area. This is the road that we want to go though. So we'll see what's up here. Is that a beer van? Okay. I will loot vehicles. And chances are we're probably not going to be coming up this road very often, so I'm not going to bother moving these cars. But we will see what's in them. Nothing in that one. Let's have a look in here. We'll take a cigar for sure. Matches. An almost full pack of ciggies. I do hear a Z. Okay, over here. Alright, I think this trunk is locked. Alright. Let's unlock it. We'll take that. Seeing as all of our gas cans that we had previously, and I meant to drop them off back at base. We had a bunch of gas cans that they despawned with the 6.2 update. Or the point 42.6 update. Our gas cans and our generators despawned. Let's clear these guys. Okay. Key ring. What I'm going to do, any keys that I find in this area, I'm going to pop them in that key ring. And I'm going to leave them here somewhere. Alright, here's some knocking. I'm not too fussed about looting residential. Going light on the looting until I actually do find a place where I want to set up base. Take watches. We've been living mainly off of fishing and foraging. Which is going to become harder when it's winter. And so we'll do more residential looting in winter and go for the cans of food and stuff like that. And we're probably not going to have time to grow any food before winter at this stage. So we won't be doing any of that unless we live through the winter. Alright, let's take care of this one up here. There's quite a few pouring out of there. No, you don't. Okay. a little bit out of breath there. Let's have a quick look what these guys have got. Key there. Come over here so that you're easier to sort out your loot away from those guys. Come on, slowpoke. Alright, what you got? Nothing. Alright. Looks relatively clear. Okay, so I'm going to dump that key ring there and pop those keys in there. And if we come back, we can pick that up, although it looks like most of these are busted open anyway. Alright, so this just looks like some sort of little trailer park. There's a couple of Zeds up there, we'll take care of them. We are a bit exerted, so I shouldn't be running. Okay, what you guys got? Nothing. Nothing. No, we do have another one up here. Still some banging going on indoors. Well, I guess they're outdoors now. I just heard the window break. Alright. So I haven't done so much in this run, but in a previous run, I was finding a few matches in wallets. So it can be a good idea to have a look in the wallets. Alright, let's just drive up the end here and do a U-turn. Got a couple more Zeds there at the back. We'll take care of them. Alright. Watches to hear another Zed roaming around. And another one over here. Take care of as many as we see here, I guess. Another keyring. You know that the keys have a weight on them. Well, we're definitely not going to need keys to get in that one. Where is the keyring? It's up here at the wrong door. Pop that in there. Alright, I think we're not too bad in this section. We are halfway through the day. So I think let's have a quick look at the map. Alright, so where are we? We're not there. We're up here. Alright, so we've been up there. That is all just going to be either farmland or dense forest. There could be something interesting in the middle there. I don't know. I'm not really going to explore in there. So now we're going to come down through here and start clearing this area. So this is where we are. I want to get to these shops. This road is blocked. We can walk through there, but this road is blocked by a freight train. That blue line is a train track, so we need to go this way. So we come down here and across there, and we'll have ourselves a smoke. Let's have the cigar. Whoops. This is why we take time to move cars off the road, but probably won't be going up there again in a hurry. Mainly not really too interested in the residential buildings for the time being. We'll take a watch, why not? Alright, and let's offload them into a garbage bag in there. Alright, so we've pretty much got this side of town mapped out. Got a few Zeds wandering around in there. Maybe we should take care of that situation before that gets out of hand. I don't want to be walking through those, through that cornfield though. Did I break my bat? I did not. It's just not attached to my back. Alright, there's one more. That's fine. We'll take care of these guys on the road, and maybe the other guy will come out of the cornfield. Those cornfields can scratch you up pretty bad. Come on, off the road. Alright, I'm not going to bother about those guys. My main objective is getting across those train tracks. There is a few Zeds hanging around up here. It's not our only exit though. We should check out that cop car for sure. Or did I do that last time? I don't think I did, to be honest. I don't think we did look in here. It doesn't look like there's really much here anyway. Oh, we do have some ammo and stuff. Alright, well, I guess we take care of these guys. And just broke my bat. I'm not sure if we can fix these up. Okay, let's have something to eat. Eat the rest of that. Still got a couple of guys hanging around here. Okay. Maybe now we can loot this trunk. Boot is what we call it. We don't call it a trunk in Australia. We should probably take radios to dismantle. Haven't really been bothering too much. Trying to keep pretty light on the loot. Alright. All of this stuff can go in the garbage bag. Let's take care of this guy. Alright, I hear you. There you are. Looking a bit sus hanging around the back of my truck in your undies. Alright, what I will do is I will grab... That one's, it's not broken. May as well use that one up first. We've got another one up here. We may as well take care of this one. Alright. Actually, we didn't check the back seats, did we? Because we can't access them from the front. But there's nothing there. Alright. No problem. Let's hit the road again. And maybe I should move that. Maybe I won't worry about it. I know I've said that a few times and regretted it. But we can come out this way, that's fine. So it is already getting to the afternoon. Okay. Oops, we've got more over here. Come on, you can join your buddies over here, off the road. Alright, so all of these streets in here are pretty packed with zombies. We had a drive through there to have a look, but we didn't stick around. So that's where we need to start clearing so that we can actually drive to those shops. I mean, we could come down this way, I guess. Though there is a road down there that I haven't mapped. Alright. Got a little bit of a group here. Oh, it looks like a survivor house. And I don't think we've found any survivor houses yet. We got quite the group up here. Let's have a look around here. I do prefer to fight from this angle. You are getting a bit bitey. Alright, we're going to get backed up against the wall there. No, you don't. And we just broke that bat. Oh, getting a little bit out of breath here. Okay. Give ourselves a bit of a breather while we search these bodies. Where are you? Okay. No, you don't. Alright. I'm much more comfortable fighting from this angle. Don't know what it is. It's just the way my fingers are on the keyboard. I think we'll take a garden fork. I don't know if I've got one. Beta blockers I will take. Cigarettes. Wait. Alright, I can hear you. I don't know how many more there are on the other side of that fence. They do seem to have shut up. I can hear one knock. Carving fork. Yeah. Let's have a quick look. See if these guys have any interesting stuff. Alright. Alright. These guys keep dribbling in from over there. Alright. Let's make our way back up to the car, which is a little bit crowded over. That's a tall fence. We are going to drop our bag if we try and get over that. Alright then, let's take care of this one. And I guess we'll just take a seat on the grass. All is quiet. It's not quiet. It's not quiet at all. Alright. Alright. Okay. Looks like we're pretty good now. There is a stall in there. Is that open? No. Can we open it? Alright. hop in there. Let's grab a bag through the window. Close the window. Don't know if we've got that. I guess we'll take it. Let's have a seat. That can go in our bag. Alright, we're just gonna keep reading our book for a little while till we get our breath back. Speed that up just a little bit. Okay, the moodle's gone. I'll give him another 20 minutes. Make sure he's nicely rested. That'll do him. Okay. Let's see if we can get back to our car. All right. So let's just have another quick look at our map. All right. So we are here. All right. So I'm suspecting that's going to meet up down there. Yeah. See, this is why if we went down here, it still wouldn't bring us. Well, I mean, it would bring us around that way. I'm not sure what these two green buildings are. But we'll go down here. We may as well take care of these two. Coming. Oops. Alright. And we are hungry again and in need of a smoke. So let's have ourselves half of that. And a smoke. Alright, got ourselves a little group down there. There's a few Zeds down this way. The cozy crock pot. Okay. Oops. Got a bit too close for comfort. Alright, we'll do a bit of a parking lot here. Alright, so what do we got over here? Fashion Bell. Bookman's Holiday. I think that's... I don't know if that's a bookshop. But this is quite a few zombies. Alright. Let's come through this way. No, we're going to get locked in that way. Did we not just have a smoke? Have you smoked? Why are you not smoking? Smoke your damn cigarette. Alright, and this brings us around to the gun shop. Oops. Oof. Alright. Okay, and that was the liquor shop over there. Okay, so I'm gonna bring the car, if I can drive it in a straight line, back down this way, because I know we've cleared out most of the zombies down this end. That's the train cars there. There is a bull running around wild here. And at least this way, a car shouldn't get, because I do like to leave the engine running. Our car shouldn't get too overwhelmed with zombies with it sitting here if we do need to get in it for a quick escape. So it is starting to get late already. It hasn't been too dark out lately. Yeah, I don't know how bad this church is. Probably should have grabbed another spiked bat out of the car. Alright, you and your fancy hat. Let's take earbuds. Oops, no you don't. Yep, it's a bit dark and the visibility is affecting our surroundings. So we're not going to spend too long here. I mean, we could even leave the car there, maybe. And, well, maybe, okay. Are any of these cars operational? Because what we could do, that's actually got keys. No gas. I do have gas. There's a car key. It's not for that one. That's got keys. No gas though. What we could do is we could take our regular car up to the tracks and walk through the tracks and then use a different vehicle on this side of the tracks. I do have some gas in the back of our truck, so we could fill up one of these vans. Right. Alright, so this blue building is a church, I think. there's actually a cemetery there too. Okay. And I'm not sure what's further up there. We are a little bit out of breath here. I think we've taken care of most of the Zeds around here. We'll get this one. Alright. Let's grab the car. I know I've got a couple of gas cans there. And what we'll do is we'll fill up, or we'll put some fuel in that red van. Whoops, Daisy. Thought that was a corpse on the road. Alright. Well, we've still got a few wandering. So, I guess we'll just keep taking care of these guys. And this one. Well, there's still a couple up here. Alright, so maybe we won't do the fuel tonight. It is midnight. We are getting out of breath. Alright. And these guys are probably going to keep on coming. Okay, so this is my plan. What I'll do is I will drive up here. Let's shove all of this crap into our garbage bag. Pop a fresh one of those on my back. Let's grab these 3 full gas cans. We'll grab those. I'll drop them here. Oh shit! Fuck did that bastard come from? Alright, it's a laceration. We should be okay. Alright, now if you don't mind. Alright, so we've got 3 gas cans there. So what we can do, we can come back. We will drive up to the tracks here, walk through the train. We can come and fill up this and use that to get around on this side of the tracks. At least that's the plan. Where'd I leave the car? Okay. Alright, and where is that laceration? My left forearm. That means our shirt's going to be buggered. Alright. Alright, so I'm playing with saliva only. So we should survive the laceration, no problems. But I'm going to need a new shirt. So that would have left a hole in it. I'm not going to look for one now. Let's hop in and let's get out of here. because it is 1:30 in the morning for our guy. So let's cruise up this way. Let's see if we can get through here without too much damage to our vehicle. Okay, should be in the clear now. Of a crawler there. We are in a bit of pain. Let's go down this way. Next one down. What have we got in here? There are bandages in here. Okay, let's take that off. Let's disinfect it. It's going to give us more pain, but pop one of those on there. Let's pop those in my bag. Whoops, that is a bit of a wide turning circle there. We're going to run down the back here. Whenever I get an injury like this, it is always a good idea to have a wash. So we are going to wash all our clothing. And ourselves. That is going to help these bandages not get so dirty so quick. Alright. And we'll eat the rest of that one. Okay, we'll take that. And all of this stuff can go wherever we can fit it. Chuck those on the ground there. Garbage bag can go back in there. All right. Back home. "4 a.m. for our guy. It's only just starting to get a little bit drowsy, but we do have wakeful, so we don't really need that much sleep. Are we in too much pain to sleep? Yep. So we are going to have to take a painkiller there. Okay, now we should be able to sleep. Alright, and that's going to bring us into the end of our 43rd day. Start of our 44th. That is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.